Hello. Okay, it's Friday. Hi. Rewind. Hi, everybody. It's me, Rose-Ingrid. Another daily dose of Ingrid the Rose right here. And I have a lot of thoughts, and I did not write them down. So here's hoping it all makes sense. So I'm having a kiki with my cousin today, and she's like, let me know if I've crossed the line. We're talking about my trip, and how, like, I just book almost a spoken word. I do that too. Book me if you like. I just booked a stand-up gig in Paris. Holy fucking shit. I'm gonna be a nigga in Paris. Literally, I'm gonna like stop by Paris for like a fucking night to tell jokes on my way from Amsterdam to London. It just fluke. I was not planning on it. And I saw someone's pop up and they're like, I'm performing in Paris. I'm like, oh, there's an English. Oh, and I went on Instagram and then I slid into the DMs and they were like, actually, we have a show that day. Want to come through? And I was like, yes. And I was super excited. I fucking sent voice message to my homies and like sent whatever to my cousin. I was like, and I was like laughing and giggling, and she's like, you're so freaking excited. It's incredible. And I feel like you're good at sharing the excitement, but you're not asking for what you need. And I'm like, yes, because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like to ask for help. The immigrant child in me is like, no. You know, the kid who grew up with nothing in the fridge, but like no one ever knew because no one's supposed to know that we're not having enough to eat. And the Protestant work ethic, you need to sweat or it's not good enough. If you don't work for it, then is it really valuable? And that's a limiting belief. So I'm fighting that and literally get off the phone with my cousin, get on Instagram, start scrolling, and there's this girl, her Instagram handle, I think she's on YouTube too, is the Bravo Life. I think it's what she's called. She's a cute little black girl. Shout out to her. She's talking about this Delulu sprint she's doing in 30 days. She's gonna freaking like 3x her income and 10x her following. She said she like did this for a month last year and it really shifted her mindset. She was going to start living as a person she wants to live. And she's like, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but like, what is your Delulu? And I'm like, okay. I was just thinking about how I need to be more bold and asking. And so this is my goal. This is my commitment. We're still going to be doing this every day, our little hangouts and kikis and me reflecting on life. But this is me telling you guys here, this is my commitment that every day until I get on that plane or I get everything I plan on getting, I don't know, I'm going to make one ass that scares me. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a big ass that scares me. We're going to do it every day. Because at the end of the day, I need to get over this fear of asking. I need to understand that at the end of the day, worst case scenario, people say no. Also, the other day was last week. So I think the universe has been prepping my brain for this. I was on Instagram and this girl's like, she drove from Florida all the way to LA. For 23 days, she made an ask so that she could go get over her rejection sensitivity. She's like doing rejection therapy. So like she either had to get a no for every day she was on the road or a yes. So on day one, she had to ask and at least get one no or one yes. But by day 23, she had to get 23 no's or one yes. And it was cool. She got free housing. She got like to go. She walked in, she's like, can I go work in your kitchen? And they let her work in the kitchen. And so in that spirit of, I can't remember her name, but in her spirit of that lady, and the spirit of the Bravo Life, and the spirit of my homies who've been like, Rose-Ingrid, you're doing great. You're doing better than you think you are. You're fucking worthy of this, and you're making it happen, and you're a powerful witch, and you're a powerful bitch. Do the thing. And so this is my commitment. I was thinking about today. I was thinking about my vision board that I made in February, and how like YouTube was on there, and how I was like, oh, you know what? It might not be glamorous, but I am on YouTube almost every day putting content. So it's the start. Look at that. I'm fulfilling that. I also put fully funded, and I didn't fully know what I was referring to, but this trip is going to be fully funded. So I'm going to tell you here what the goal is. All right. I, Rose-Ingrid, am going to every day ask. So for example, somebody asked, tomorrow I'm doing an extra side gig to make some extra cash. And I'm going to have a half an hour between. I'm going to walk into the grocery store near where I'm going to be and be like, hey, do you donate to causes? And I'm going to pitch myself. That's one thing I'm going to do. On day 3, I'm making a short list of small businesses or whatever. I'm going to email and call. or go in person and be like, hello, will you donate cash to me so I can fulfill my fucking destiny and go and tell jokes and tell my story as a queer, Caribbean, Haitian, former fucking Christian, full of neurospiciness, to go tell my story to the world. That's what I'm gonna do. On that, I'm gonna actually put a press release out and like see if I can get some interviews in media talking about the event, talking about not just my fundraiser show, but talking about the trip and why it's important, and also tell people they could come donate and give, not just money. I'll take flight points, I'll take hotel stays, I'll take clothing, because I lost over 60 pounds and nothing fits. So if you want to dress me, be official, like a style, sponsor of my trip through clothing, I'm down. I'm going to ask hotels for stays. I'm going to make a list and I'm going to email them a letter, an email. I'm going to ask hotels. That's going to be on the list. What else am I going to do? I'm going to ask winners. I love winners. I fucking wear all of my clothes are from winners. And I've made a couple of outfits of the days where I've literally been like, hey winners, and they've tagged or they've commented or whatever. I'm like, hey winners, will you actually sponsor me as part for the trip? Like, let me come through. We'll film me like going on a little shopping trip, pay for the clothes, and pay me to be like, yeah, this outfit is from Winners. Winners literally clothed me for the entire month I was in Europe. And Winners is where your baddies on a budget, your creatives on a budget, go build their wardrobe. Call me Winners. I'm throwing a fundraiser on July 10th in Montreal. That's a big ask, and we're pushing. It's like next week. So that's gonna be one of my things. I've been sitting on this idea for several days, and I just scheduled it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a karaoke-a-thon. Yeah, for 24 hours straight. I will get on live, and I'm going to, people can donate. If you want, I'm gonna make a list of songs, and if you want me to sing a particular song, you have to donate. If you want me to cut a song short and whatever, you have to give me even more. I haven't figured out the logistics of it yet, but I'm telling you right now, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask the family group chat, because there's a group chat now for the fam jam, which is crazy. And like, I'm gonna ask the family group chat. I'm gonna do it. Also, I revived my newsletter. I'm going to ask the 200 or so people on there, some of whom I haven't seen forever, if they want to join. So that's my first 11 big asks. And we're going to see what happens between now and the next 11 days. I'm going to keep going until we are fully funded and or I get on the plane. Either way. So that's the fucking dream. I'm going to be bold and put myself out there and just be like, you know what? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say right now, I'm thankful that I am fully funded. I'm thankful that I every aspect, whether it's food or travel or housing of this trip, is taken care of. I'm thankful for new opportunities as they come. I'm probably going to get I'm going to get more performing opportunities than the ones I already have. Okay. I'm already performing in Edinburgh, in Amsterdam, because we have a showcase at the end of my class. Someone's going to pay for the entire class I'm taking. Put it up there. All 700 euros. I think it's in euros. Pounds. Euros. Someone's gonna pay for it. So I'm like, I want to pay for your intensive. That's right. I'm performing in Paris. I'm performing in Berlin. Maybe I'll be performing in London. I'm gonna perform in London. We're gonna see it. So that's the deal. We're pushing ourselves. We're expanding the mind. We're breaking these limiting beliefs, and it's gonna freaking change our life. Thank you for being here with me. Love y'all. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye. Also, if you see this, whoever you are here, thank you. And there's an Indiegogo. There's a link in the down here. Also, if you want to just straight up give me money, PayPal and ETransfer, I take those too. Okay, PayPal.me/Rose-Ingrid, ROSEINGRID, and then ETransfer roseingrid.benjamin @gmail.com. Send me the guap. Yeah. On that note, love y'all. Okay, bye. Mwah!